Now, yesterday, the One Kenya Alliance principals finally held their meeting. And this meeting was a special one. I'm saying it is a special one. Why? It is for the first time we were seeing these leaders, Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musioka, Senator Masika, Wetangula, and Gedion Moi coming together with their specific elected leaders in their political parties, sitting with them in the same meeting. Remember, these leaders have held their meeting, just 4 of them. But they had promised Kenya that they are going to work on a formula that will see this coalition go into formularization so that they can register it and use it as a vehicle going to 2022 general election. So yesterday could have been just the beginning of formularizing One Kenya Alliance as a vehicle to use in the next election. But again, this meeting is coming at a time when many political analysts and even bloggers had gone ahead to confirm that Gedion Moi has officially dumped One Kenya Alliance for Raila Uhuru and President Uhuru Kenyatta's coalition. So in my own view, Gedion Moi attending this meeting, if it was truly dumped, then this sent a mixed reaction to Raila Uhuru and President Uhuru Kenyatta's coalition. Now, before I go deep into that explanation, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request is please consider to subscribe so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to everyone who has subscribed, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Actually, the more you subscribe to this channel, the more you help us to reach more people everywhere. And to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back again. Now, let us get back to our discussion. Now, after this meeting, there was no an official statement from these leaders that was released for us to understand really what was going on in that meeting. And therefore, this forces us to go and check on their specific social media platform. There is something Kalonzo Musioka wrote on his Facebook page, and this is what he wrote. Just concluded a day-long meeting with my colleague in One Kenya Alliance, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, Senator Gedion Moi, and Senator Masika Wetangula. We met a section of elected leaders from our respective parties and discussed a way of strengthening our union in readiness for the next general election. So that is what Kalonzo Musioka wrote on his Facebook page. But again, there is something Gedion Moi wrote. And this is what he's saying. We will continue to forge solid partnership with leaders who share our vision for a united and prosperous nation where our people have equal opportunity. So that is Gedion Moi. Now, Musalia Mudavadi was very brief, the ANC party leader. This is what he said. The future is here. One Kenya Alliance. Just that. So Senator Masika Wetangula also go ahead to write. One Kenya Alliance. One step at a time. So those are the statements from these leaders. So it tells you that they did not disclose exactly what they were discussing in that meeting. Now, there are some truth I want to share with you today. Gedion Moi is not a factor in 2022 general election. However, I see some bloggers and even political analysts trying to foster Gedion Moi, even to bring him as a leader of One Kenya Alliance. That is not the truth. But we can understand them, where they are going to, and why they are doing that. The fact of the matter is that if you remove Kalonzo Musioka and Musalia Mudavadi from One Kenya Alliance, then that is a shell. These two individuals are the one holding this alliance. Like today, if Musalia Mudavadi and Kalonzo Musioka can decide and go back to support Raila Uhuru, the fact of the matter is that early in the morning, Raila Uhuru will win that election even without using a lot of energy. That's the truth. And another truth is that in case Musalia Mudavadi and Kalonzo Musioka decide to go and support William Samoei Ruto, then that is going to be a big blow to to President Uhuru Kenyatta and the ODM leader Raila Amolo Odinga. These people will win that election. Another truth is that if President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga decide to support Musalia Mudavadi, I'm telling you, lawyers have numbers and they are going to rally behind Musalia Mudavadi. Early in the morning, Mudavadi can deliver president. That is the truth. Again, if William Samoei Ruto can decide to come and support this One Kenya alliance, maybe someone like Musalia Mudavadi, this is going to place a threat to ODM party. These are the naked truth. So that confirms to you the fact that the people who are playing key role in this 2022 general election are just 4 or 5 individuals. This is Raila Amolo Odinga, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musioka, and President Uhuru Kenyatta. These are the people to watch. Who is going to support who? Who is going to endorse who? That is the truth of the matter. But I know some individuals would always try to come out and paint Gedion Moi as a person who has a huge role to play. My question is this. If Raila Amolo Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta would come out and endorse Gedion Moi as a possible presidential candidate, tell me where Gedion Moi is going to get the votes from. Is it Western region or even Rift Valley itself where Ruto is holding to the key, or Nyanza region? Remember, for you to get that support first, you should come with the vote from your region, since we are living in a political environment which is very tribal. So first of all, we come with your tribal vote. That's the fact of the matter. Then the support will be there. So that's where we want to start from. Now, if President Uhuru Kenyatta is serious to having pact with Raila Amolo Odinga, then Raila Amolo Odinga has failed to convince this One Kenya alliance principals who are with him in NASA to get back together with him. Then I see this move of Oka going into registering this coalition or formalizing it as a threat to that coalition of Raila Uhuru. Remember, these are the people who delivered presidency, who delivered vote to Raila Amolo Odinga. In fact, Raila won that election. And now, they are not ready to join Raila Amolo Odinga. For them, the first thing, if Raila wants to join with them together, he has to settle issue with to do with the party revenue, and the other issue is to do with the memorandum of understanding. And when you go that side, then you are removing ODM from the probability of producing a presidential candidate. So what I understand is that Musalia Mudavadi is serious, and if he get a chance through One Kenya alliance, he will be on ballot. Kalonzo Musioka has come out to seriously confirm that he is no longer going to support Raila Amolo Odinga for the 3rd time. And you understand which word he was using. So that confirmed the fact that these leaders are seriously shedding away from Raila Amolo Odinga's shadow. They want to come out on their own and try to build their own muscles going forward after in 2022 and even ahead of 2022 general election. So when Kenya Alliance is going to be formularized, whether Gedion Moi is going to stay there or not, this thing is going to be registered. That's another fact. So going forward, we are going to see how things are going to play. And now Gedion Moi, if Gedion Moi has been playing balls from Raila side, President Uhuru Kenyatta, then One Kenya Alliance, then Gedion Moi can be seen as an individual maybe being used by these two individuals to try and break a deal for these people. So Gedion Moi he might be there just to play an emissary role. And if not that, and if that is the fact, then we might say that Gedion Moi might have been delivering maybe information from President Uhuru Kenyatta's side to One Kenya Alliance. But now The issue is now he's going there with elected leaders from his party. And remember, all these individuals will pen their signatures for them to go forward to formulate this coalition. So that one also still send a mixed reaction going forward. So going to 2022 general election, this election, I'm smelling a 3-horse race. Many individuals are saying it's 2 between Raila and William Ruto. But now one Kenya Alliance is coming here. Kalonzo Musioka has some votes to bring. Musalia Mudavadi is coming in with the vote. And remember, he has managed to bring Senator Masika Wetangula to the board. Most of Bukusu people were not with Musalia Mudavadi, but now Senator Masika Wetangula is on board. So these people are coming with votes. And I'm sure they are going to play a key role in the 2022 general election, because this might force a rerun. And now, maybe One Kenya Alliance might be the people to decide who will be the next president in 2022 general election, in case we will have a rerun. And these people, they can even choose to discipline the President Uhuru Raila alliance. That's the truth of the matter. So don't take things silent or easily that way. And what if they emerge in as the second? I'm sure someone is going to support them and they can take even that seat. Anything can happen here. So going forward, and even another question that I posed, what if even William Ruto, who is still very young, can move ahead and go and support these individuals just to discipline President Uhuru Kenyatta, who has betrayed him? Then they form the next government. I'm telling you, anything can happen going forward. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. Tell me in the comment section what you think about this, and see you in my next video.